Howdy folks, Andrew Claymore back this time in the T18, the American Tier 2 tank destroyer. I love this little tank. It has got some troll armor on the front, excess of 50 millimeters I believe. There's about 30 on the sides, 25 on the back, and I know the back armor for a very specific reason we'll get into later. This is a tough little tank, and with the howitzer it can do a lot of damage. Although, sitting up here is probably not the best spot for me. This is a high-speed transit area for the enemy. Unless they're completely lacking in wit, they're not gonna just pull up and sit there for me to shoot. So now I'm getting distracted, showing my complete lack of patience. The tank appears, and he's just going from point A to point B. He's not slowing down for me to shoot at. Which means this ultra-slow howitzer round isn't going to do me much good. It might even be faster to have the gunner get out, carry it across the field, and slam it into the side of their tank. Of course, I'll run out of crewmen pretty quick. You can see a T7 car there complaining you can't penetrate expletive deleted in this tank. Well, turns out you can, just not frontally. And we'll see an example quite soon. Oh, spoiler alert, the preceding sentence contained a spoiler and should not have been listened to by, well, anyone. So I'm going to pull up here and try and get into some action. I'm going to poke my nose out, pop back, see if anyone takes the bait. Does not appear to be anyone observing me. That T7 is sticking to the cover. So I'm thinking I'm going to go around to the left and try and get him from behind. It's risky because that's where the enemy comes from, and oh, there is a T18. Now taking damage, but not from the T18. It's coming from the rear. And I figure the T18 is my biggest threat. I have to take him out. Lucky damage roll, and wouldn't you know it, that T7 has nearly destroyed my T18. So yes, you can penetrate something with a T7. You can penetrate the rear armor of the T18 because you can penetrate 27 millimeters and the T18 only has 25 at the rear. So now I'm working on my Spartan metal, taking hits from the front and the side.
Get going.
But if you drive a T7, a little tip, don't waste rounds on the front or side of a T18. The rear, absolutely, if you can get a straight shot. I'm going to fully aim here because I know he's just fired. Lots of Panzerjäger out of the way. Again, not learning the lesson, I'm firing long shots with a slow round. In a match that is a litany of things you should not be doing with the T18. This is an up-close and personal gun. He did not obligingly drive into my sights for me, so... This is like trying to pick someone's teeth with a crowbar. It's not terribly effective, and not fun for anyone. So I'll console myself with blowing away some concrete fence posts. Now I know the other two enemy players have last been spotted up by the castle, so they're going to come down to try and reset the cap. All the remaining action is going to be around this cap, so that's where I'm heading. So, too long to aim. T7 gets in ahead, gets in the first licks. T1E6 moving up, but I was here first. And not going to get around on him. Let's aim, fire. One more tank out of the way. Now only 4 kills. Keep that in mind. 4 kills, horribly noobish performance in every respect, and yet a mastery badge. I've had much better gains in this tank, and yet this is a mastery badge. All I can say is it's a slow week for the T18. Cool-headed, steel wall, Spartan. And if you get down to 11 health early in the game, there's a pretty good chance you're going to be getting those medals anyway. So an average at best match, definitely slow week for the T18. Which, I guess, a mastery badge is a mastery badge. But I will try to get a better example of this in the near future. 16 shots fired and all those long-range swing and misses. 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations. Did 405 damage, took 121 hits. 8 of them penetrated, and that took most of my health. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.